All right, team. Welcome to the Next Fitness Show. This is a production of the Next Fitness Thing. My name is Alexis Craig, and you are here with me today for episode 94. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today is Friday, November 28th, and today we have a really awesome show for you. We are going to go through a holiday gift guide, basically. Today is the day after Thanksgiving, so it's officially Black Friday, and I don't know about you. I'm not that into the whole shopping and commercial side of the whole thing. And at the same time, if someone is actually going to give me a gift, I would like it'd be great for them to actually know what I want. And if I want to give a gift to someone, it'd be really great to actually know what they really want. So I asked all of our trainers and our team leaders, and I got back some really good ideas for you guys. So we're going to go through those today. All right. Also, we have a mid-show stretch break that I'm going to invite for you to physically do along with me. And we have a move of the week, so we can take you through one move that we typically have in workout classes to help you to perform this exercise even better. And I also, of course, have some announcements of the next fitness thing and some exciting things that you're going to want to know about between now and especially between now and the end of the year. Okay, so let's get going. Now, let's do one more little piece of housekeeping first. If you're here live, please say hi down in the chat so that I know that you're here. Otherwise, I just see a number, but I don't actually know who's actually here. It looks like so far, Megan and Mom and Donna D and Carol are here and saying hi in the chat. Yay, hi! Awesome. Okay, also, it would really help for you to push all the buttons on the video. So push the like right now, push the like. That'll put this live stream out in front of more people. Also, I encourage you to actually comment on the video. So I know a lot of you guys are here in chat and you comment in the chat, which is fantastic. And I also would really appreciate if you put some kind of comment on the video outside the chat too, because that will help it to get out to more people as well. Plus, if you would share this video with anyone, that always helps. Okay, Daniela's in here too, saying hello. Nice. Okay, so without further ado, let's do this thing. We are going to start with our 2025 fitness and health gift guide. All right, so I asked all the people. Now, I didn't just ask the trainers and the team leaders. I'm going to give everybody credit of whose idea everything was. So the first person that we have in here is our TNFT Chief Technical Officer and also Tech Wizard. This is Kevin. So the ideas coming right now are coming from Kevin. Keep in mind, he is a tech wizard, and so he really is a great person to ask when it comes to this kind of stuff. His first idea on the gift list is this is the new Apple Watch. So this Apple Watch is called, now this would be a big present to me to get. So not a lot of things on here are going to be all over the board. Some things will be real pricey, like this one. Other things will be, much more simple and inexpensive. This is an Apple Watch Ultra. Now, the reason Kevin thinks that this would be such a good idea for you to consider to ask for or to give as a gift is because the Apple Watch Ultra has a new feature. It's an action button. So I don't know about any of you guys. Do you guys have an actual fitness watch already? I don't have one. So I'm not going to be able to speak from personal experience, but my understanding of this is that if you want to start your workout, and this I found when Mom and I'll go for a walk and she's got her Apple Watch and she's like, okay, I want this to count. And then she has to open up the Apple Watch and like try to figure out which app to go to and get it to start actually counting the thing. And the new Apple Watch, the Apple Watch Ultra, has an action button so that basically you push the action button and it just starts counting right there without having to open an app or anything else like that. So it seems like it's a lot simpler. And if that's something you would value, then maybe this is something for you. P.S. If you have stuff on your that you already know that you are asking for from whether it's from Santa or for your loved ones or whatever, drop that in the chat. I'd love to know what's on your gift guide this year. Okay, so the next thing that Kevin suggests is a membership to All Trails. Do we have any members to All Trails in here right now? I have used All Trails, but I've always just used the free version. Now, All Trails is basically an app. You can use it on your phone. You can use it. I believe you can use it on your smartwatch as well, depending which one you have. But the reason Kevin wants this is because it helps you to actually quickly find hikes. And Kevin just got a little puppy, and so it's going to help him to find dog-friendly trails. And it lets you figure out where you're going to go ahead of time and do it really fast so that if you're in somewhere, if you're exploring, basically, you're going to find a good place to go. So if you've been taking our walking classes and you've been trying to find somewhere new to go and take your class, All Trails would be a good option. And there's All Trails Plus is basically the subscription to it, and you can give it as a gift. On their website, they have an annual subscription that you can prepay for as a gift. So if you wanted to give this or ask for it, you could actually ask for that specifically so that the person who's giving it to you doesn't have to be on the hook for paying for a subscription like forever, right? All right, cool. So that's Kevin's second. And Kevin's third idea here is this is something that wasn't really on my radar. So Kevin's third item is Philips Hue lights. So it could be an actual light, it could be a light bulb. And basically, what this is, so Kevin lives in the Pacific Northwest, and basically he says that seasonal affective disorder is real. Yeah, I think a lot of us actually are affected by that. And he basically says that when you use these lights, it helps to keep his circadian rhythms. Cool. Well, that's awesome. So I've never tried these. Have you guys ever tried lights to affect your circadian rhythm? I would love to know. And that is Kevin's list. So thank you, Kevin. Super helpful. All right, moving on. Our next list comes from trainer Kathy. Now, trainer Kathy is a fitness trainer. She's also a yoga instructor, and we know Kathy. Kathy loves to run, she loves to swim, she loves to be outside, she loves yoga, and Kathy teaches class for us on Tuesdays. So, and sometimes Saturdays too. So, here is what's on Kathy's list. Kathy, first of all, is asking for, this is what Kathy actually wants for the holidays. She is asking for a really lightweight hydration pack. She did not ask for this one specifically, but this was, if I was giving this to Kathy, this is probably the one that I found that I would probably choose for her. This is for her long runs. She wants to be able to have a way to carry water around, but not to have to carry like a huge backpack. I know for me, I have an hydration pack, but my hydration pack holds like 3 liters of water or something, and it's a full-on backpack. And I mean, I love it, but if I was running, I probably wouldn't wear it because it's great. It can hold my jacket and all that kind of stuff. But if you're running and you want to keep it lightweight, they now have these really lightweight hydration packs. Now, Kathy was specific, not in the brand that she wanted, but she was specific that she wants it to be lightweight, but she doesn't like the ones that are the vest that have like the 2 little water nipples right here. And she thought that that was like not a thing for her. So just keep that in mind if you're gifting this to Kathy. And I would encourage you to look and see what you might find if you wanted to have a hydration vest. I know we've been doing a lot of 5Ks around here, and it can be really helpful to actually have water on your 5K. So if you've been finding that you've been doing something like a 5K or longer and you wished you were able to carry water, or maybe you're annoyed that you have to carry the water, or maybe you don't want to wear like the water belt thing that a lot of people, you see the ones, the little water bottles around the waist. I don't know, that's not really for me either. So something like a lightweight hydration pack or a hydration vest might be a great thing to ask for as a gift. So I found this one. They had these in a few different colors, but I'm sure there's a lot out there, to choose from. So pick something that you think that you like. Okay, now the next one from Kathy is also a vest, and it's funny because Kathy was on here talking about weight vests a few weeks ago. So she likes all of these things. She likes the weight vest, she likes the water vest, and she also really likes this light up vest so that when you're out in the dark, that you're visible. Now, this one's from a brand called Knox, which she did specifically mention. This one lights up and it's powered, so it is bright, but it's also light up and powered. And I think this is a great idea, especially at this time of year when it's dark a lot of the time, right? I mean, how many of you guys are taking my class in the dark? A lot of people. I mean, I know Erin is taking class in the dark on the regular. I know Carol's been outside a lot. Daniela's been outside a lot, sometimes in the dark for sure. For sure, right? So I think it's great to have something to help you to be more visible, and still you're gonna have to look out for cars. Now I'm curious how this light up vest would go with the hydration pack. Which one would you wear on top? I feel like the light vest is gonna be more visible if you wore on top of the pack, but that doesn't seem comfortable. Okay, and Kathy's third item on our list is an adventure. So I think this in general, especially in the idea of watching your consumerism and just really I love the idea of an adventure as a gift. So whether you're going to go on the adventure with the person or if you're just asking for it, maybe it's a surprise, adventure as a gift. I agree. I totally concur, Kathy. Top of my list. Love it. Yes. All right. If you were to get an adventure as a gift, where would you want your adventure to go? Drop that in the chat. I'd love to see that. All right, our next list comes in from Casey. Now, this is an awesome list. Casey is both a certified personal trainer and a yoga instructor, so you will see that kind of play out. The other thing to know about Casey is Casey just moved. So Casey just bought a house and she moved to a new place that's a lot colder. And so she's looking for some things to make her health journey work in her new location. So for one, Casey moved somewhere cold, and so she's looking for a either walking pad or treadmill. Now, I am with you here, Casey. This is what I asked for holidays too, and my family got it for me early. So I put the one up here that I literally just got. This is the one I just got for holiday present. Like I just started using it 2 weeks ago. So far, I love it. It was honestly, I mean, I know how much it was because I saw, I went to look for it for this gift guide. It's not like super expensive. It's actually way less expensive than you might think. And the bar folds down. So I use it when I'm teaching walking class. You might have even noticed that I've been actually walking while I'm teaching walking class. The bar folds down. I have a stand-up desk. So I have the stand-up desk, maybe like chest height. I'm actually walking while I lead the walking class. And this walking pad goes up to like a 4. You can get them that go up faster than that. But without the bar up there, I don't know. I don't know. Any of you guys have a walking pad? I think a few of you do. I know that Natalie has a walking pad. Um, I definitely recommend it. If you are averse to going outside in the winter and you want to take a walking class, I've seen Tracy take class in a walking pad. During class, she even turns her camera on, has her whole fam like walking alongside her. It's the cutest thing. So it has a remote. I like it. It's been great, honestly, for me so far. So, oh, P.S. I'm going to put the links to all these products in the show notes below, in the description below. So, if you see something on here that you really want, I don't know what the brand is of this. It's kind of random, but but I'll put the links to all these things in case you actually think any of these is a good idea and you want one. And the other thing to just say with this, I'm just going to stop sharing. We are not affiliated with like any of these brands at all. None of these products. We are not getting paid by any of these companies. We're not promoting any of this stuff at all. This is all just organically what our team is suggesting and asking for holiday gifts. So just saying. Okay. So the next item on Casey's list, now this one's really cool. I never even knew this existed. The next item on Casey's list is something called a root board. Now, she did mention this brand and she said, "Root board has the thing I want. It's kind of pricey, the one that they have, but she really just wants some way to practice yoga on carpet." And she says, yin yoga, which Casey teaches on Sundays for us in the evening, carpet's fine because you're holding that pose for a really long time, no big deal. But if you were taking like a power vinyasa class, if you were practicing some of the more challenging balance poses, you don't really want to be on squishy carpet. It's not ideal. So this board basically is a sort of portable. It has like almost puzzle pieces down the middle so that it fits together. And it also has handles on it so you can carry it. And I believe it has a case. Um, and this is something you could put on top of a squishy surface, whether it's sand like this picture, or carpet, or whatever, grass. I actually kind of like practicing on grass, but grass, especially if you're allergic, you can then put your yoga mat on top of this board. Now, when I was researching this, the thing that I thought was super cool of this is that they even have plans on their website for you to make one and you don't have to pay them anything. So if you are looking at this, like I could totally make that. Yeah, you probably could with like a piece of plywood, basically. And if you want to make it instead of buy it, whether to gift it or just to have it, you can go on their website and they'll tell you how to make it. How cool is that? So, anyway, if you have been wanting to practice yoga and you are in a similar situation, like your house is carpeted, you're feeling frustrated, then the root board may be a great choice for you. So this is a great idea, Casey. Thank you for turning me on to this. All right, and the other item on Casey's list, and I love this idea, is Casey says that she is using a new meal prep. This is what she said. She says, "I love this meal prep plan I've been following recently, but it uses Pyrex bowls you bake everything in. So those Pyrex bowls for meal prep are nice." Now, I put this slide up here. I'm not positive these are the exact ones she's talking about, although this product is called Meal Prep by Pyrex. So I think it's possible these are the ones she's talking about. They do have circular ones. They have some that have a, divider in the middle of it. I personally love these. Do you guys have these? I love these, especially just because I feel good about storing food in glass. And I love that I can actually use this to heat it. I can use this to store it. I can cook in it and store in it. My mom has a cool set of these as well. She uses them literally every single day. Um, so this is a great gift for anyone who, I mean, this is like, I would say a great gift for anyone who's cooking food at home. It's a great gift. All right. So that's Casey's list. Thank you, Casey. All right. Our next person we have a list from is Anna. Now, Anna is a TNFT team leader. Anna leads our true crime classes. She is the heart and soul behind the book club, and she leads a lot of the book club classes as well. And Anna has been working out with us for a while. So this is what's on Anna's list. The first thing on Anna's list is workout clothes. Now, I love this idea. And this is kind of a hard thing to buy for someone, right? I mean, maybe, I don't know, what about you? Would you rather someone actually buy you workout clothes or would you rather get a gift certificate or something? If you're asking for this, I would just say be specific. So it's going to be really helpful for the person if you tell them what brand you like, if you tell them what size you are, if you tell them exactly this is the exact pants I want, like, or get a gift certificate. That's what I would suggest with this. Or a shopping spree, take somebody shopping, that'd be awesome. Um, yeah. So workout clothes, how fun. Those are always so fun. The other thing that Anna wants is some kind of meal prep service. So she was not specific with me, so I put this up here because it has a bunch of different options on here. I've never tried any of them. Have you? I would love to know if you were going to suggest one, what would you suggest? Um, I can see why these are popular because it takes like the thought process out. Yep, Donna D says for fitness clothes, I usually send the link with the size if it's for clothes. That's a good idea. Send the link and the size. You're like, this, give me this exact thing. That's a great idea. I have eaten HelloFresh before, and it was fine. I tried Factor once. It was fine. I personally am not into these things, but I don't have a problem with them. If you guys like them, I'd love to know what you like. Donna D says Home Chef has been good for me. Okay, that's great. That's great to hear. Perfect. All right, any other suggestions around food subscription service? Drop that in the chat. So that's on Anna's list. Now, the other thing on Anna's list that I didn't get a slide for is Anna requested a Dancio challenge for the holidays. Now, Trainer Dan, if you are watching this right now, or maybe you're just going to hear about it through the grapevine, just so you know, it's being requested for a Dancio challenge, just so you know. Okay. All right. And that's Anna's list. All right. Our next team leader that we have a holiday gift list for is Melissa. All right. Team leader Melissa, her first item on her list is this is what she said specifically. Now, she did not say Fitbit specifically. I put that up there. She said a watch that counts my steps since I keep leaving my phone places and never have an accurate count, right? So, if you all were to suggest a watch to count the steps, what would you suggest? I know you could definitely use an Apple Watch, which we put on here already. And I think there's so many fitness trackers now that you could use. So, what do you like? Daniela is saying for the food subscriptions, Thrive has some good food products. Nice, great suggestion. Now, the thing that I've had a Fitbit once. The thing I liked about Fitbit is it's like an affordable choice. Um, I don't think they last that long. And I know there are some drawbacks with any of these that you choose. But anyway, some kind of tracker to track her steps is something that's on Melissa's list. Also on Melissa's list is a massage. Now, this is a great idea. You could put this on my list too. Massage. Yes. Um, if you are asking for a massage, if there's somewhere you know you would like to get that massage, I would encourage you to be specific with this. Maybe you want to ask for a massage subscription. I know that that's a thing. So depends who you're asking for it from, I guess. But massage is a great idea. Donna D says, I use both Apple and Fitbit and they're not consistent in step counts. Oh, 100%. That's why I'm not that into these things. Just saying, any fitness tracker you use is not accurate. It's not. None of them. They're not accurate. And maybe they're kind of consistently inaccurate, which is kind of what you're hoping for so that you can compare them with, you know, you can compare it over time. But do not assume that any data you get from any fitness tracker is true because it's not. Okay. So the third item, I love this one. The third item on Melissa's list is a session with RD Sharon B. Now, she basically said what she really wants is a wellness assessment with, she said, with the nutritionist. Now, RD Sharon B is actually even more qualified than a nutritionist. She's a registered dietitian. So that's super cool. If you are interested in a session with RD Sharon B, honestly, if you're interested in a session with any of our trainers or our registered dietitian, definitely you can check it out on our website. Now, I love that she wants this. And that said, RD Sharon B is actually the next person who I have a list from. So, Sharon, thank you for giving us your list. Super exciting. Okay, so not only do we get somebody requesting a session with Sharon as a gift, we get to know what Sharon would like as a like for a gift. So the first item on Sharon's list is this is another fitness tracker. So this is called the Aura Ring. She actually just said, this is what Sharon said, a fitness ring with no monthly subscription fee, long battery life. Okay, so I was like, well, which one does she mean? And she wasn't specific. When I looked it up, there are different ones. Some of them do have subscription fees and some of them don't. I believe that the one I put up here doesn't, but you should definitely check for yourself and make sure that's true. Don't trust me on that. Um, she wants for it to measure VO2. She wants for it to measure sleep and she wants it to be scratch proof. Now, the thing I like about the ring is it's much less cumbersome to wear. Also, it's like a lot, you can get, let's say, an Apple Watch. A lot of times you kind of still want to have your phone in order to get the full functionality of it. So if you're gonna have your phone anyway, wearing just a ring seems like a better option to me. But I don't have one of these. I'm not really into the wearable devices that much, but people love them. Obviously, this is the third person of our team asking for a wearable device. So that's super interesting. Does anybody on our team actually have one of these? Do you love it? You have any suggestions around it? Send that our way for sure. Daniela says, I would second that. RD Sharon B is wonderful. I agree. She is super wonderful. Getting a session with her is a great gift to yourself or whoever has the opportunity for it. Okay, so on Sharon's list, or is there fitness ring? Also, the other item on Sharon's list is grip socks. Now, the things that are important to her are cute design and colors. She says she wants cute design and colors that make me feel more feminine and look forward to bar and Pilates classes. Nice, love it. Yes. Grip socks. This is one of those things that's a affordable gift that somebody's gonna wear. They're gonna actually think of you. They're going to wear them. They're gonna use them. This one's a great option. Grip socks. Love it. Love it. And also Sharon on her list is some resistance tubes. Now, Sharon says, I made a makeshift cable system with wall hooks. So I want more resistance than I have with my limited dumbbell collection. There we go. Now, these resistance tubes, I don't have any specific brand that I love on these, honestly. And the thing about the resistance tubes is they don't last forever. They'll last you a few years, they're gonna wear out, and you're gonna need more. So, I mean, they're generally a good gift because they do wear out and you need to get new ones. And also, I mean, I don't know, it's kind of good to have a variety of them. It's great to have some that are heavier than others. It's great to have some that are maybe a little bit thicker or longer or shorter kind of thing. I personally, if I was getting a set of resistance tubes for someone, I would suggest get some that have some kind of anchoring system. It's not that complex. It's basically a little piece of nylon that you're going to be able to close in a door or something. But it'll make a big difference of what the range of exercises are that you can do with those tubes. It's going to make it so that you can do some overhead pull down kind of stuff or some lifting up without, I mean, you can put them under your foot, but the being able to close them in a door without ripping the tube is a good feature on these. So that's what I would suggest is some kind of resistance tubes that have a nice handle that you can anchor it to something. They're cheap. Okay. And that is Sharon's gift list. Now, I'm going to give my gift list in here too. I'm going to be honest. Everything on my list, I don't want to say I already have it, but they're like ones that I really, really like that I want you guys to know about because I think they're awesome, awesome gifts. So here is mine. I'm the last one. So the first item on my list is okay, this thing. If you don't have this, you want it. Maybe not, but I love this thing so much. Okay, this is called a hyper ice sphere, and it's basically it vibrates. You can use it as a foam roller. You can just put it under your feet or put it in some place that's sore, and it is so awesome. If you have sore feet, this thing is great. If there's some part of you, like some place on the back of your shoulders that you really can't reach that you always want to have a massage of, it's awesome. If there's something on you that is sore that you don't want to have to put a lot of weight on with the foam roller because it hurts a lot, this thing is so great. It's rechargeable. It has 3 different intensities. I personally like it way more than the massage gun. The massage gun to me sometimes is too intense. It's like a little bit overly aggressive. Also, my experience with the massage gun is that if you can't reach that place, you have to have somebody else to use it on you. Where with this ball, I can basically, by putting it on the floor on the bed, I can basically put it anywhere. It's not super loud. The one that I have is actually green and black, but I don't think they sell that one anymore. I couldn't find it. This one's a little bit smaller, but it's still gonna be great. It's still gonna be great. Don't drop it on the floor. Not hard, but besides that, I love it. So, Hyper Ice Hypersphere, that one gets my seal of approval as a gift. Okay, next item on my list is a door pull-up bar. Now, if you don't have one of these, if you don't have a pull-up bar, I 100% encourage you to get one. Get a pull-up bar. Now, I put this one here. This is cheap. This is like $25 or something. The one that I got, I think I got it like, I don't know, Ross or Marshalls or one of those stores. You can you can buy this online. Of course, I want to encourage you to, buy whatever you can from some kind of not giant corporate chain store if possible. But just saying, some kind of this door pull-up bar does not screw into anything. You don't have to mount it with tools. It's really simple. It just fits over the door jamb. As long as you have kind of at least some door that's fairly normal, where it has like a lip on the door jamb and it's a normal width, you're gonna find somewhere you can hang this in your house. It's great. Even if you can't do pull-ups, it's still super valuable. You could use it to hang your clothes on in the doorway, but that's not what I would suggest you do with it. You can hold on to it and hang, even with your feet still on the floor. Helps you with your shoulders, helps you traction out your spine. It's so great. And if you do want to learn how to get pull-ups, then you have this. You can even put a chair underneath it to help you with that. You can even get bands that would help you to be able to do pull-ups with it. I'm not putting those on my list for right now, but if you don't have a pull-up bar, I really suggest that you get one. Pull-up bar is really, 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 really good thing to have. Jonathan says, my son asked for this year. Perfect. Awesome. Yes, it's great. I mean, don't get me wrong. You could spend like hundreds of dollars on these, but you can also spend $25 on these. And a lot of these ones that don't actually screw in, you could also use it for push-ups. You can use, they try to tell you can use it for other things. I never use it for anything except for pull-ups. I literally have one right there. Okay, next item on my list is adjustable weights. Now, I don't have a specific brand that I love of these. I've used a few different ones. These could be anywhere from like $50 would be very inexpensive for this. And there's ones that are like $1,000, which to me, I'm like, whoa, uh, what? Now, several of the people who I train for personal training have these. I think it's really helpful when you're doing strength training to have a variety of weights available. You want to be able to adjust the weight to whatever exercise you're doing. When you're in the lighter weights, maybe you have a set of twos and threes and fives and sevens and eights and tens and 12s and 15s. And then when you start getting to 20s, then do you really want to have 20s and 22 and a halves and 25s and 27 and a halves and 30s? And I mean, that's a lot of weight to be keeping in your workout space. So these adjustables allow for you to keep it compact so that you only have to have one thing and then you can switch the weight of how much you're using. If you're choosing these, now if you have some of these that you love, I would encourage you to tell us which ones you have that you love. I have, I feel like most of the ones that I've found, I give a B minus to. Like, I haven't found any I really love. Um, Ease of changing the weight is the key. So the thing that's the best is if it's easy and fast to switch from one weight to another. Because if you're taking a workout class and you're going from work exercise A to exercise B and you want to switch the weights, you don't want to be like spending the entire exercise trying to figure out how to adjust it. So that's a thing. The other thing, I know Erin has a set of these that we use in personal training all the time, and hers is even able to hook up to a barbell. That is awesome. That is awesome. So, anyway, adjustable weights. If you don't have these, first of all, you're gonna have to work up to needing to lift 20 pounds on something. But I would say most people are probably lifting at least 20 pounds for deadlift, right? You're probably lifting at least 20 pounds. And maybe you're not, but if you're not, I would challenge that. Like, and can you lift groceries off the ground? Can you pick up your dog? If you're doing normal daily tasks, you're lifting at least 20 pounds off the ground, probably. So if that's the case, some kind of heavier weights. Yes. And I have one more thing on my list, and that is spikes for your shoes. Now, the reason there are a few brands I could put in the chat. I got these for Christmas when I was in high school and I never used them because I thought they were so dorky. Yeah, right, I'm never using that. Now I actually think these things are awesome. And it makes it so that you can wear your workout shoes that you actually like when there's ice on the ground and you can still go outside. Of course, still be careful on ice. Ice is dangerous. And if you have a certain kind of these that you love, I would love to know which ones you love. And it's so great to be able to go outside, even in the winter. Like, there's so many health benefits from going outside, even when it's cold. So I would encourage you to, whether it's finding something to put over your shoes or finding a pair of shoes that you're happy to wear outside, but if to find some way to have footwear that allows you to go outside and walk, even when it's cold, even if it might be slippery. Nice. All right, Daniela. Daniela also, yes, Daniela for the weights. We're going to go back and talk about the weights. Daniela says, I have the Bowflex ones. It's nice to have all the different weights available in a compact area. Yes, exactly. Especially if you're working out at home, it's really nice to be able to have all the weights and you don't have to like store so many, right? Some of them come with a stand that's about waist height, so you can pick them up easier. To me, I don't care about that. I don't really want that, but you might. So just keep that in mind. Cool. Okay, so this is my last item is shoe spikes. Yep. All right, and that is basically our holiday list, I think. Yep, it's stretch break time. So if you have something that we didn't mention that is on your list, I want to know what it is. Drop that in the chat, put it in the comments. Tell us what it is that you're hoping for this year. And if you have questions I'm happy to pass those along and we can bring this up again. What did you think? What are you hoping for this year? Do you even do holiday gifts? I feel like in my life I've been moving more and more away from that over time. But sometimes it's nice to have a way to ask for something that you might not get for yourself. Okay, so stretch break. You guys ready? All right, so since I put the pull-up bar on my list, I put our stretch break as the lat roll. Now, this is a foam rolling exercise of your latissimus dorsi. If you have your foam roller handy right now, then I would encourage you to grab it. If you don't, you can use like a water bottle and take the water bottle and put it under your arm. And it can be as simple as mine is going to leak, but I'm going to use this ball of yarn to just give an example. You can take it, put it under your arm, and squish it down. That would be at least like the I don't have a foam roller, but I want to play along right now version of this. So if you have something you could put under your arm and squish it, that would be a good way for you to try this right now. Now I'm going to put the video back up. The foam roller on the lat is awesome. If you have any kind of shoulder problem, this one's for you. If you have limited shoulder mobility, this one's for you. If you want to breathe easier, this one's for you. If you've been really stressed out and you've been holding stress physically in your body, this one's for you. If you have neck pain, this one's for you. I could keep going. So honestly, Veronica's being pretty aggressive with this. It hurts like so good, but it does feel really intense, at least for me on this. So Veronica's like rolling up and down and rocking forward and back. Great. If you're up for it, do it. For me, I get on the roller and I just lay there here. Maybe I rock a little bit forward and a little bit back, but the key with this is just the pressure helps you release. So put the roller in the spot, put the weight on it as much as you are willing to, and breathe into that place. Good. If you're doing this with us right now, switch to the other side. Good. Switch to the other side. Yeah. For cross friction, you roll forward and back a little bit. That can really help. The other thing that can really help is like moving your arm down and up a little as you go through this. Nice. All right. So if you tried it, I'd love to know how that one feels for you. And that was our mid-show stretch break. That was our lat stretch. Now, while we are stretching, Donna D in the chat says that what's on her list this year is new earbuds to walk outside. Yeah, good request. New earbuds. What do you guys like on earbuds? For me, this is going to be an unpopular opinion. For me, wired only. I am 100% on team wired when it comes to earbuds. Why? Because any kind of earbuds that you get are sending electromagnetic frequencies that are generally not healthy. And so when you put them in your ears, it's like in your brain. So I'm really into wired earbuds. And if you want to use Bluetooth ones or whatever, no judgment from me. I'm just telling you my personal preferences around it. Um, my dad has some really cool earbuds that also work as a hearing aid. How cool is that? So, I can really see how this is something valuable. And if you, again, I would be I would love to hear which ones that you're into, what you like about them. So send that our way. All right, so now the time has come for our move of the week. Let's do it. This week's move of the week is Russian twist. We're back with Veronica again. Now, Russian twist, the reason I chose this for the move of the week this week, first of all, it's seated. So if you have been, I know this is the time of year now. We just got through Thanksgiving. This is the time of year that it is the lowest adherence to exercise now, right now. So I understand that this is a hustle bustle time of year where you might physically feel like not exercising, and you also might feel like it's hard to find the time. This one you can do seated, this one you can do right now. You can grab anything and you sit up tall and you twist from side to side. So I'm just going to use my coffee cup. All right. You can use anything, anything. Sit up, try not to lean on any kind of backrest. Maybe tilt back a little bit without leaning on any kind of backrest. Hold it right at your chest. Twist one way, come back, twist the other way, come back. Now, the further you hold it away from you, the harder it is. It's going to feel heavier by holding it further. Yeah. Um, of course, heavier is harder, right? You don't need to touch the ground on each side, not important. The thing that is important to me on this is that you keep a neutral spine because it's really easy on Russian twist to kind of hunch over. You don't want to ever really hunch and twist at the same time. Rounding and twisting don't go together. So you can see on this video with Veronica, she's doing a really great job of keeping her posture. Veronica's generally really good at keeping her posture. That's why I love using her in the exercise library. Her form is so good. So Veronica is twisting each way. Her spine stays really neutral. And I know that you see this move everywhere, and a lot of times they show the feet off the ground. Feet off the ground is a very challenging version, and you're much more likely to do this with poor alignment if you do it with the feet off the ground. So I would almost always suggest you keep the feet on the ground unless you're using very little weight or unless you're super strong and very confident in your form. So feet on the ground's good. All right. And that is our move of the week. Russian twist. Okay. It's announcement time. Let's do it. So my first announcement is something I've been announcing, but I want to make sure that you see it. Our award survey is due on Monday. So we're going to have a holiday party coming up. I'll talk about that in a moment. But the survey of who gets what award, nominate your teammates for awards, that is due on Monday. So fill that out this weekend. You can nominate yourself. You can put the same person for multiple awards. Now, I've had a couple people reaching out to me on this and saying, "I don't remember everyone's name. I feel like I'm forgetting people. I don't know how to fill this out. I can't remember." For one, a couple ideas with that. One is go on our Facebook group and you will be able to see in our Facebook group who is in there. Two is go in our Discord. If you go in our Discord, you can also see who is in there. And three, I would say just come to class. And of course, you can come to class this weekend. You can also take classes on replay. Names are getting called out. The names get called out usually right after the welcome, so you can hear the names of who you were in class with at the beginning most of the time. And also, you can always reach out if you're like not sure of someone's name or something, and you're like, I want to nominate the person like that. This person, do you know who their name is? You can send me a DM. I'll help you come up with their name. That's fine. So anyway, nominate people for awards. I'm really excited about this. We've never had awards before, and it's going to be great. All right, our next announcement. This is an announcement of something new. Our next announcement is our next walking challenge. It's coming up on December 8th. And that is walk forward, reflect back. This is a 1 week walking challenge. For members, this is a super inexpensive walking challenge. This is It's 1 week. And really, what this walking challenge is about, Kathy and I put this together. And this is a chance for you to reflect back on the past year. This is our last walking challenge of 2025. And it's a chance for you to reflect back on this year and to really acknowledge yourself for what has been going on this year. It's also a chance for you to feel like you're getting some clarity on how you want to walk forward out of this year. So, of course, we're going to have a resolution run in January. We're going to have a chance for you to set new intentions for 2026. But this is really this chance for you to feel like you can wrap up 2025 in a way where you have a lot of clarity. And then to set the tone and begin to set some intentions so that you can really get clear by the time it is 2026 about what you are looking to do moving forward. So this is the Walk Forward Reflect Back Challenge. If you want to check it out or if you want to sign up, you go to thenextfitnessthing.com/reflect. So this is our next challenge. It doesn't start this Monday, it starts the following Monday. All right, that said, I'm realizing I did not make a slide for our next announcement. Our next announcement is Goals Walk is Monday. Goals Walk is Monday. Goals Walk is Monday. Goals Walk is Monday. Monday's December 1st, right? I know. So Monday is December 1st. Goals Walk is Monday. We always have Goals Walk on the first Monday of the month. So December 1st is Monday. And that class is completely free. So if you are here and you're not a member yet, you can come to Goals Walk completely free, no membership required. We're going to talk about your goals. We're going to look at what your goals were for last month. I would encourage you, if you were in last month's Goals Walk, go on Discord and look and see what you shared in Discord about your goals so you're ready to share in Goals Walk on Monday. Okay. Even though I didn't have a slide, I remembered. That's good. All right. Oh, what happened? All right, let's do this one. Our next announcement is the holiday party. The holiday party is coming up. It's after that walking challenge. So the Walk Forward Reflect Back challenge is the 8th to the 11th. And then this is the next Saturday after that. So our holiday party and awards will be on Saturday, December 13th. It is right after the morning classes. So Kathy teaches this morning. And Kathy's going to be teaching in the morning from, I think it's like 8 to 9 or 7 to 9 a.m. Pacific. This awards is directly after the morning classes. So it'll be at noon Eastern. And I hope to see you there. All right. P.S. Fill out the survey first. All right. I do have one more announcement. And it looks like I put the slide in the wrong spot. Oh, here. Yeah. So our next announcement is our book club for December. So our book club for December, we just had book club last weekend. So our book club for December is The Enchanted Greenhouse by Sarah Beth Durst. It's not until the 21st, so this is going to be like winter solstice book club this year. It's with Casey this month. Start reading now. So I'm just letting you know this is the book so that you get a chance to go find it. All right. Cool. And that's all the announcements that I have in this class. All right. So that brings us to the end of the show. I would love to know what's on your gift list this year. What are you hoping that Santa brings you? Who are you asking for it from? And yeah. And what are you giving this year? I'd love to know that too. I will put all of the links to everything that everyone suggested down here at the bottom so that you are able to find these things if it looked like something that was awesome for you to check out. And I just want to say, thank you. Thank you so much. It was Thanksgiving yesterday. I am so grateful for you guys. If you are all the way at the end of the show with me right now, then I'll just say it's true. I love you. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you for being here. I hope that you had a wonderful holiday weekend. Take good care. Take good care. Know that you're appreciated And I'll be here teaching class tomorrow if you want to come work out with me on Saturday. We're having scavenger hunt walk, we're having Pilates, we have stretch class, so jump over there with me. And we'll be back here at the show next week as well. All right. Push all the buttons, do all the things, drink lots of water, get lots of sleep. I love you, team. See you soon. All right, we're gonna dance it out. Let's do it.